Well, welcome to part 3 with Wendy, Oliveras, and Let's Play Chess from Pawn to Queen. I know I've left out a part of that, but I am just so excited about you staying. And I tell you, I was just as anxious as the viewers to get to this part because I grew up hearing about chess. I've never actually played it. Had I known that this is just about my life and how I can make the right moves when needed in my life, I would have made every effort to play. But you know what the beauty about all of this is?
What?
It is never too late.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to make a difference, and I'm going to start making the right moves now, because not only in my life, but also in finding some creation in playing chess. So 35 years invested in this game, and now you're called towards this global movement to touch the lives of girls and women in every corner of the globe. How does it make you feel?
I feel, I think I'm numb from the elation and the sense of pride and honor that I feel in my heart, in my mind, and my soul, that I'm able to inspire others.
Did you ask God, why me? Of all the people in the world, why you give me this task to do?
No, I don't ask God, why me? I thank Him for putting me,
choosing you.
Yes, for choosing me in this path, because I'm embracing it. My family's embracing my successes, and
your community.
And my community, more particularly my community, is just embracing it. And it's special. It's a really special journey. And even if I were to die tomorrow, I
it's
know,
in print, and we can
it's
still
in print,
use it.
And I think it would be still rolling along.
It is
moving along.
Guys are creating, and it would go, because there are many books that were written for us to empower ourselves and turn our lives around. The authors have well gone home. They have laid the place, they created the legacies, and they went home. And the book live on. They're in all our libraries, you know. Think and Grow Rich,
and it's not just the
those.
book. I mean, out of this whole chess ideology, the book, based on the book, you know, there's a product lines of other things that are going to be coming in the future.
Right. So let's talk about how we are going to apply these strategies to our life. You know, people are looking, they go in the store, they see a physical book. And we want them to it's not a book really. It's a tool that we're going to utilize in our lives. And that's what we want people to understand. Here is a step-by-step tool for you to make a difference. You don't need a tutor to use it.
No.
You can buy different color highlighters, because it's going to be a workable book. We want you to read it. We want you to mark it.
Like my sister Frida, she just absolutely, she marked up her copy front to back.
Exactly, because that's how we are going to learn.
And I'll never forget when my sister Frida read my book for the first time. And she called me when she finished it. And she was crying out of pride and said, my God, Wendy, you are amazing. That to me was, that said it all for me.
And that's when you know it's not about you, because you are a messenger delivering the message.
Now, Let's Play Chess is really It's about you. It's about me, as I said before. It is an empowering and inspirational book to guide women and encourage them to learn to play chess. Because the chess skills inherent in that fascinating board game can be successfully transferred into your daily activities. That's critical. Now, skill sets that I'm referring to, more particularly, relate to focus and memorization, pattern recognition, critical thinking, logical thinking, analytical reasoning. These particular skills are relevant to solving problems.
That's right.
In
and
our
those are the
minds.
skills
Yes.
most women shy away from.
Yes. And so, but we don't realize that we use these skill sets
Every day.
Every day. What I am saying is, and suggesting to all women of all ages and backgrounds, is learn to play chess. Play chess because you can successfully transfer and develop those skill sets
By playing
by playing chess into your life, all activities, personally and professionally, starting a business, let's say. Now, with that said, the 4 parts of the book were written in a certain way. They were intentionally written to guide you step by step. So obviously the first part would be relative to your, the basics of chess. The second part is relative to what is chess. And chess really is just another word for your game of life. So you have your chessboard, you have your life board, and throughout the whole book, there are analogies that refer back to the game. So, third part is from pawn to queen, and I'll get into that in a moment. And the last part is, it's your future and next move. So you've become successful, now what?
So it's like your future and the next move is for that lady who has who was laid off from that job that she's been on for a long time. So now she's going to look back on that game. This is time to put my next move
I started
into action.
using my analytical reasoning skills without realizing that I was doing that. And creating options for myself. And so, with that said, the options are critical to establishing a new path for yourself. Now, what is chess? Chess is your game of life. And everything that occurs in your life, I consider it your battlefield. And I'll use words like chess player, how to become a chess player, or a chess warrior on your battlefield. And those are words that are synonymous to going back to the game. You see, chess, the game chess, is actually, it's a game that mimics a battle of war between 2 minds. And chess is similar to chess because it's the same thing. It's a battle of war between your own mind and your opponent's mind, whether in life or in business.
Do you think if you had not took the time to document this, do you think we would have get it? Because you make it, you have simplified it.
I've tried my best.
So you have removed the fear and the agony away from playing chess. And all I have to do as the reader to look on all the hindrances that been holding me hostage over these years. And I'm saying, thank you for unlocking those, what you call the things that you used to hold the board, those anchors.
Yes.
So because Let's Play Chess is the anchor in us to go out there and take the action.
Yes, yes.
What a clever thing to do.
There's very similar analogies that I discuss in the book that are relevant to life and business. For example, every chess game has 3 stages. There's the open, middle, and end game. There's 3 stages. And there are certain things that you need to do in each stage. So, for example, in chess, your open stage is basically how you start your game.
That's right.
How your very first move.
So for you, That was that 19 years job that you had.
Exactly. Right. So your middle, in the chess game, in the middle phase is where you exchange most of the pieces.
That's right.
And you really start building your strategies to capture your opponent's king, and then you win the game.
You know, I'm listening to you relate this, and I'm looking back over the careers that you mentioned. Being in the legal aspect of that.
That would be my middle game in life.
Exactly.
That's my middle phase in my life.
Isn't that something how you were positioned to learn what it's going to take for you to document to help the rest of us? This is phenomenal. And no wonder your sister said this is brilliant.
Yes.
But you know what, Wendy, and I don't know if you realize it or whether or not you don't, your obedience paid off. You did not fight any of these different stages.
No.
You went through them.
Absolutely. Because, and that's the same, and that's an excellent point, because when you're playing chess, you know, you're not fighting anything except just protecting your own king. So in order to save your king, you have to learn tactics and strategies. You will probably lose more games than you win.
That's right.
But it's not about that. It's about how you are playing.
That's right.
How you approach the game.
And that's a relief for the women to understand there's no competition out there. Just focus on protecting your king. And when I say the king, I'm not talking about their husbands or their significant other, but is looking at their life and protecting what is valuable to them. You have a vision to step out there and do something.
Sure.
Well, you protect that vision.
Yes.
Even when somebody tells you you cannot do it.
Right.
Watch me. That's what you need to say. Just watch me. And you move out there instead of going in and curl up in the chair and say, oh, well, this person say I can't do it. Let's Play Chess is giving you permission to go out there and do these things.
Fearlessly.
That's right, fearlessly.
As a chess player in your game of life.
In your game of life.
The end game, because I didn't finish that part of it, but the end game in chess is relevant to, you know, just tying things up.
That's right, not in
Just basically making sure that, you know, either you lose your king or you capture your opponent's king and you win the game.
Finding your purpose and your calling.
Okay.
Which is what you
Which now I'm in my end game phase or stage, if you will, in my life, where I'm not going to finish something and end and lose something. On the contrary, in chess, you don't lose or win.
That's right.
You continue. So that's why part 4 of the book is so important as well, because you've become successful in whatever you've set out to accomplish.
That's right.
Now what?
Your decisions.
So what do you do now? And I suggest become a chess mentor now.
That's right.
Now you're going to take someone else under your wing, and you're going to train her. You're going to embellish all of the good and bad that you've experienced in your life. And that's
just share,
that's
because
mentoring.
this is where the legacy goes, which is what the president of the chess organization
Ruth
has
Haring,
done for.
yes.
That's what she did for you.
Yes,
she took time out.
Yes, she did.
You know, and so here are some key components.
And she's brilliant.
And,
I mean,
to put that in there.
You know, she's really someone wonderful to know as a human being.
Beautiful,
and,
beautiful,
but
beautiful.
The essential part of the book is From Pawn to Queen, part 3. And in a nutshell,
what does that mean when it
really
pertains to our lives?
Well, in the chess game, the pawn piece is the weakest piece. It's worth 1 point.
Wow, that is saying how a lot of women feel about themselves based on past experiences.
Okay, it's the weakest piece.
Wow.
Worth 1 point. However, it is the only piece that is promotable to a queen, a rook, a bishop, or a knight. But for purposes of my book and the focus of empowerment, it's from pawn to queen. That said, I say, if this is true in the game, then in real life, every female born into the world is considered a pawn in life.
So, who is this?
That's the pawn.
This is,
this is the pawn. So the pawn in life, right?
No, hold it up. I want you to show it
the pawn in life.
to the people at home,
Every female born into the world is considered a pawn in life. But only you, as a female, individually can promote yourself to a queen status in life or in business.
Wow.
So this is the queen.
And even, isn't that something? Even the images,
Yes.
the pawn is dark, and you can...
Well, you need to have a dark and a light color.
Oh,
it could
no,
be
but
in
I'm
any
just
shade of
saying,
colors.
if people look in their minds, they see themselves as this dark, and then they think, oh, I don't
or
have
negative
any value.
thinking. Okay, you can
the negative
use that as a metaphor.
Labeling.
Yes.
Yes, but look on that bright
But then,
object, brilliant.
As
Everybody
the queen,
sees
she's
the queen.
taller.
Yes.
She's more powerful. And the queen is actually worth 9 points in the game.
Wow,
And
versus
she
1.
is the most powerful piece because she, providing there's nothing standing in her way to capture and do what she needs to do on the board, then, well, she's the most powerful piece.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
In life, being a
Yes.
queen in life or in business really means being the best you can be at whatever it is that you ascribe to do.
This is why in business and even in coaching, find your niche.
Yes.
You cannot serve everybody. You're good at something. What is that something? And it is a challenging conversation for women to have.
Yes.
Oh, but I do this and that. Yes.
But how do you
what's
find
your
that?
best?
What is it that you do?
Best.
I know this one woman who's 53 years old, recently divorced, and you know she was a housewife, raised her children, and now she's searching for who she is.
Right, because
Now-
she lost herself all those years.
Yes,
Yep.
but not in a negative way. But she's in her position in life right
Searching.
now, searching and inquiring. And I'm coaching her. I'm
Beautiful.
actually mentoring her. Not really
Beautiful.
coaching. I'm mentoring
Beautiful.
her
Beautiful.
because I have a lot of faith in her abilities.
That's
She
right.
just hasn't seen
Blossomed
it
yet.
She hasn't
Yes.
blossomed yet. And so she's read my book. And it has already
Open up.
catapulted her into another level.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And now she's learning to play chess.
Beautiful.
She joined a local chess club. And she's just getting that whole chess life and business connection. And
Wonderful.
she's into arts and crafts.
Beautiful.
And she likes to, she's an artist as well.
Beautiful.
But a quiet, hidden artist. So now it's about encouraging her through chess to learn to blossom
That's right. Evolve.
and
It's never
evolve
too late.
into who she's really intended
Created
to be.
What? Oh, that is so
And she's
beautiful.
welcoming. But I needed to explain to her that you have to approach the game with an open mind. If you approach it with, I don't have the time, that's too complicated. You know, a video game takes a couple of hours to learn.
But they sit there and do it.
But you'll sit there and play Wii, right? You'll play these games for hours. So the same thing is with chess. I mean,
You have to see what's valuable, and you need to prioritize.
Absolutely.
As women, sometimes we tend to settle for mediocrity, and we have to know when the time for mediocre decisions has come, and it has to be ended, you know?
Yes.
So we have 10 minutes remaining in this segment, and again, I tell you, I could sit and talk to you forever. But now you have really connected to the real reason why you came into this world, because I know this is no accident that you wrote this book. This from the day you were born, you were meant to write this book. So
wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
And I've got to tell you also,
Go
another
ahead.
aspect of the book that I really want to share with our viewers,
go ahead.
especially the women, is that I talk about the two types of opponents in our lives that we face on a daily basis, whether it's on a personal level or professionally, you know, at your work, business.
Career.
And that is external obstacles.
And the internal battles.
And, well, the external obstacles are those
deep.
tangible things. It could be an individual or it could be a competitor in your marketplace that specifically is there to dissuade you in some form or another from accomplishing your goals. In whatever way that is.
That's
it
right.
could be obvious
Sometimes it's so subtle.
or unobvious.
That's right.
Now, How you deal with that, it's entirely up to you.
That's right.
But chess teaches you, when you read the book,
what
moves to make, to strategize,
that's right,
to face your opponents on your battlefield.
That's right.
Whether obvious or not, you're prepared.
That's right.
Because a chess player never, ever considers herself a victim,
That's
but
right, you're a
rather
victor.
a victorious warrior on her
Yes.
battlefield.
So chess gives us a toolkit.
Yes,
That we just
absolutely.
pull out what we need when
Absolutely.
we need
It empowers you to believe in your
Yes.
abilities.
Yes, yes.
Recognize who you are as an individual on this earth, as a woman, as a young lady,
That's right.
an older woman. It doesn't matter.
Valuable.
Now,
We're all valuable.
internal resistors, however, are more powerful opponents that we face. And those are more powerful because they stem from within ourselves.
What would some of those be for a woman? If you would give her 3 or 4 of those internal...
Negative thinking, low self-esteem, fear, and even anger.
That's right.
Allowing yourself to not forgive others for their
Unforgiveness.
transgressions against you. I've lived that. I have forgiven. I'm freed from all of that.
Yes, yes.
I move fluidly in my life, emotionally and spiritually. I believe that every single thing that I do is for a reason.
Yes. Yes.
Whether it's perceived as a positive thing or a negative thing, that's not my concern.
That's right.
I perceive it as something positive.
That's right.
I perceive it
Your
as
decision.
something with
Your
strength,
decision.
inner
Yes.
strength,
Yes.
inner pride. And I love
Beautiful.
myself.
Beautiful.
I'm not sitting here saying that I'm a narcissist, you know, that I,
Oh,
whoa,
no.
wow, I'm totally in
Please,
love with.
no.
What I'm
You're a
saying
real
is
person.
positive thinking, high self-esteem,
Right decisions. Get you to
self-control
right. That's
with you,
right.
who you are. Because, you know, we...
Pride in
and
your
the
overall
pride
self.
of the whole package.
Yes.
That's important.
Totality. It's
That's
totality.
important.
It's balance.
So chess, everything that I write in this book, it stems from my heart. It stems from
it's
who
your life.
I am. It's
It's
my
your
life.
35 years of your
But
life.
it's not just my life. It's all of us as females.
Yes, that's right. And when I read it, then I'm going to connect and say, it's my life.
Yes.
And that's what we want for every
There's
woman that
solutions.
picks it up.
We all have problems in our lives.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Some of them are more deeper and devastating than others. Right? But how we approach our problems, how we react and think and solve our problems is key. If we begin first by empowering ourselves, investing in ourselves, taking out the time to understand who we are as individuals, as a woman, then and only then will we be able to promote ourselves to something much better. And that's so important.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
fear will paralyze you.
Oh,
I know I've said
cripple.
it before.
Cripples you, yes.
It will paralyze you. It'll cripple you. And you don't want to let life slide by, you
That's
know, go
right.
by,
That's
and
right.
you haven't really fulfilled your dreams, your
That's
own
right.
personal dreams.
That's right.
Never a chess player, or chess warrior more particularly, never allows anyone to stop her from doing what she needs to get done.
to do. What's it?
It's a mindset.
Yeah. What's next for this warrior? What's next for
For this
chess
warrior, a worldwide brand.
movement?
Chess will be a worldwide brand. There will be
Many lives.
many products
many
that are going
lives.
to come. I'm going to empower women throughout the world from all countries, and I'm just in awe. I'm fascinated by the concept.
You know, I want to challenge all the people who have watched this segment. I want for them to email me at dynamicdaphne1@gmail.com. I want for you to tell me what went through you when you watched this segment.
Yes.
And if at all possible, if I have enough of you, I want to invite Wendy back down here after you see the show. If I have enough people, we want to do a discussion and hear about what it has done for your life. So email me.
Yes.
Let me hear from you, because we are here to empower you to make sure you live your life with purpose and passion. And I just felt led to offer that challenge to you. So I don't care whether you're in the Bridgeport area, whether you're on Charter or Comcast or wherever you are. Let us hear from you what it has done for your life, because we want to help you to move from pawn to queen.
Absolutely.
Final thoughts for you. We have 3 minutes. I'll give you 2, and I'll take 1.
Okay. I think my final thoughts is welcome to the wonderful world of chess, where you get to play your game of life your way.
That's right. And you can demonstrate and have it manifest whichever way.
Absolutely.
And if you do one thing and nothing happens, you do it another way, because the toolkit is never empty.
That's so true.
There's still so much in there to utilize. So be courageous, be bold, think that you can overcome any obstacles that has been placed in front of you. So don't allow anyone to tell you that you can't, because here we are saying that you can. And Let's Play Chess is telling you you can. Ladies, go out there and make it happen. And again, I want to hear from you. I want to hear a conversation, and I had not even asked Wendy about coming back, but I'm sure she would come here and facilitate a conversation, because this is what she's all about, changing lives. This was not only written for her, it was written to do in your life. You have a closing thought?
I would just like to say, think, plan, react, be the chess player, not the chess piece.
That's
from
right.
Pawn to queen.
Very important. Say that again. Look in the camera and tell the ladies.
React.
Ladies, that's for you.
Be the chess player, not the chess piece, from pawn to queen.
That's
very
right.
important.
That's right.
And best of luck in all your endeavors.
That's right. If it is to be, it's up to you. She has set the stage. She has given you the tools. Now, it's up to you to make the decision to take action. We are handing back the responsibility to you. And again, I look for your calls, I look for your emails to tell us what this segment has meant to you. Let me hear from you. Continued success on this journey.
Thank you.
There are many lives out there who are waiting for you.
Yes.
I am so honored to be in your presence.
Likewise.
And just let me know, reach out and let me know how I can do it Tuesday.
Thank you.
And I love all of you, and to my wonderful, amazing crew. Guys, I have all new crew in the house tonight, and I tell you, they are the best. If you're not working on their New Day show, you ain't know what's happening to you. So let's hear from you. We're looking for volunteers. So thanks again, crew. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys very much.